Yoruichi SAFWY's top 10 best characters in game ranking, ladies and gentlemen. Do you wish to learn which are the top 10 best units in game? We have a lot of game modes, we have a lot of parts into the game, and it's not easy, at least for me, to say which unit is better than the other for all game modes. For that reason, patapam! We have all game modes top 10 units on this tier list. We have the general one here, the best top 10 units in general terms in game, and also the top 10 best units for all game modes in Bleach Brave Souls. Then I'm gonna share with you the best top 10 characters for all in-game parts, the different parts of the game, on my personal opinion, because remember that every tier list is personal opinion. I played all the game modes a lot, I evolved with the game, I discovered a lot and knew a lot about the units and the skills, etc, and then I put in my best knowledge here on the top 10 tier list. I hope that you're gonna enjoy, ladies and gentlemen, Bleach Brave Souls lovers. Remember to smash the like, subscribe the channel if you enjoy that information, that tier list and Bleach Brave Souls tips, and also remember that gonna be more tier lists on description, more focused tier list, as for example the PvP tier list, the guild quest tier list, or the premium tier list, because it's really hard to choose just 10 best units in game. We have a lot of OP characters for different parts, different game modes, and for that reason, if you wish to learn more about it, remember that on the description gonna be more explained and more detailed tier list, as for example the best PvP units, the world ranking, also the premium, the guild quest for all weeks, for all killers. I mean, more information on the description, not wish to stall you more time. I start with the explanation of the top 10 best characters in Bleach Brave Souls tier listo! Let's start from the top 10 to the 5. On my opinion, the top 10 character is Yoruichi beyond BANKAI. Spirits are forever with you. It's super fast, SP up, weaken, element reversal, very good kid because have the launch, second strong. Sadly no have a beam, the first strong is not the best as Aizen or Retsu or a lot of units that we're gonna see on that top 10 tier list, but she is super fast. Also the element reversal makes so useful in a lot of modes, and the SP up with the weaken, really interesting unit. Then on top 9 we got Unohana, Spirits are forever with you beyond BANKAI. Frenzy +2, weaken defense, is an insane character with a charged strong attack, with extra cooldown, with the beam, because the first strong is fucking amazing. I mean, Retsu is so useful in a lot of terms and the damage of Retsu is crazy. Frenzy +2 super OP unit with drain also that heal himself and recover the full stamina stuff is fucking amazing. Then on number 8 we have Aizen, similar as Retsu, drain, weaken, Frenzy +2, a lot of damage, was the first unit in game with Frenzy +2, also have the second strong homing vortex. Aizen kit is just perfect kit on my opinion, beam, homing vortex, and third, Aizen is amazing, have a lot of damage, Frenzy +2, weaken, drain. I mean, it's Jesus Christ in Bleach Brave Souls. It's close to be 2 years before from that 6th anniversary Aizen, and it's still one of the most OP units in game. I love you, Aizen-sama, transcending the game. Then on number 7 we have Ichigo 7th anniversary, on my opinion. He's super strong, the soul bomb is super OP, man, one of the most OP soul bombs in game. Also have the homing vortex of Aizen, got the SP up, got the complete status element immunity with a super OP soul bomb, weaken and SP up, man, is destroying, so useful for guild quests. Also random inflicts status. I mean that Ichigo is really good, it's just the first strong that is not the best. If should got the Aizen beam should be better, but it is what it is and it's still very strong unit. And then on top 6 we have Ulquiorra, the renewed version. That Ulquiorra have one of the most OP soul bombs in game, top 2 OP soul bomb. It's super strong soul bomb, then have a beam, very good first strong, SP up, a lot of damage, complete share status immunity, but the second strong is not the best, is not the homing vortex as Aizen as Ichigo. It's very similar, but it's not exactly the same homing vortex. But that Ulquiorra is super OP, also it's super fast, man, very fast ranker. I love that Ulquiorra premium version, man, for real. Super Ulquiorra Misetero. Now move on to the top 5 to top 1. On the top 5, ladies and gentlemen, on my opinion, we have Beyond BANKAI Hyorin Maru, Toshiro Spirits are forever with you, with the SP up and the gouge, fucking insane, a lot of damage, man, also a lot of innate damage. It's really an amazing unit, the kit is glorious, the kit is really glorious, the best kit for a speedrun, better than Aizen for a speedrun because it's beam, the launch, the same as we got on Yoruichi, the movement second strong, and then the third strong full screen. Toshiro is super OP, also is so useful on guild quests with bombardment and SP up. It's a very good support with the beam, have a lot of damage with the gouge. I mean, it's a super interesting unit, have insane damage, but better than Toshiro. On top 4, on my opinion, we have Uryu, the other unit, SP unit with the gouge, Frenzy +2, weaken and drain, the perfect kit, again, same as Toshiro, beam, launch, and third strong. Uryu is fucking insane, man. Also got the disabler that increases status element chance to some enemies. It's really interesting. Uryu is super fast, man. Also the strongs are super good, the kit, I love it so much. That Uryu is super strong, ladies and gentlemen. In my opinion, one of best units in game. Then on top 3, we have the Ichigo 1000 Years Blood Warfare anime, the Shikai Ichigo. This is super strong, man. Frenzy plus 2 extra damage is Jesus Christ. For arena, it's domination, and for a lot of other game modes, is also destruction, man. That unit have an insane damage. It's just that no have a good combination with the status element. Then, for example, for Guild Quest support is not the best chance, but for a lot of other parts of the game, it's completely destroying. It's one of the highest damage in game, man. Completely insane Ichigo. And then on top 2, ladies and gentlemen, we have Zankarutachi Yamamoto Genryusai, the god Yamamoto, the best soul bomb in game, at least in my opinion. Also have perfect kit as Aizen, have the beam, the homing vortex, and the full screen with the SP up, with insane extra damage. When Yamamoto inflicts weaken, man, the damage increases. It's fucking insane, man, for real. That Genryusai, it's super OP, I love it for a speedrun, for Guild Quest, for all, man. Also complete shared status immunity. That Genryusai is the god Yamamoto. I'm very happy that Caleb released very good. Arigato, Caleb. And then on top 1, in my opinion, we have the new Ichigo Renewed, that is the maximum damage on strong attacks. It's Frenzy plus 2 with SP up. It's super crazy. Genryusai just have Frenzy plus 1, other units got Frenzy plus 2, and Ichigo got Frenzy plus 2 with SP up. Uryu, for example, got Frenzy plus 2 with Gouge, and Toshiro got SP up with Gouge, but Ichigo got Frenzy plus 2 with SP up. I mean, the only maximum thing to got on Ichigo is the Gouge to be the maximum broke, destroy the game. But yeah, Ichigo is super OP. The kit is not the best, it's not as Yamamoto, it's not as Toshiro, it's not as Uryu, it's not as Aizen, but the second strong is the very good beam. The first one is not the best, but is useful to inflict the proc, and the third one is full screen. I like Ichigo so much, have a lot of damage, have the newest skill of the team party, and have the max damage in game, not on the soul bomb. Remember, the max damage on soul bomb is Yamamoto, but on the strong attack damage, Ichigo have more damage, also weaken and drain, fucking perfect status elements. I mean that Ichigo it's got it, and is the max damage, but it's by now, probably on 8th anniversary, gonna drop another unit with Frenzy plus 2 and SP up, maybe Bombardment or other stuff, better kit. I mean that Ichigo it's the first unit with Frenzy plus 2 and SP up, for that reason is here, because it's the max damage on the strong attacks, but it's not the best kit, it's not complete shared status immunity, it's not Bombardment, keep on mind. Yamamoto can be more useful and better in some terms. For that reason, we're gonna check the top 10 for all game modes, because in Bleach Brave Souls we have different parts, different game modes, and different skills that applies better or worse to different parts of the game. For that reason, it's interesting to see the top 10 best units, best characters ranking for all game modes, for the different parts of the game. And here we go, we already checked the general top 10 units on my opinion, and now let's see for all game mode parts. Hope that you keep enjoying that Bleach Brave Souls information and tips. Remember to smash the like, subscribe the channel, we are more or less on the half of the show, and I hope that you keep enjoying the previous part and the next part. Here we go. Bankai Sankanotachi Supremacy. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just start for the manual PVE. What is PVE? Player versus environment. And what is environment? The different quests of the game, as for example, Epic Ride, Co-op, Single Player Quest, as Point Even, Enriched Droplet Zone, Inheritance Trial. I mean all group of Single Player Quest and Co-op Quest, including Epic Ride. This is PVE. Then if you play PVE manual with your fingers, which are the best units? On my opinion, the new Renew Ichigo, the maximum damage, as I told you before, no complete share status immunity, but the max damage, as we was able to see previously on the top 10. Then the second one, 1000 Years Blood Warfare Ichigo, the fucking insane Frenzy plus 2 with extra 100% damage, man, it's Jesus Christ. Third one, Yamamoto, with the shared status immunity, same as 1000 Years Blood Warfare Ichigo, but with Frenzy plus 1, the most OP soul bomb, the homing vortex, because remember that Yama kit is perfect, not as the two previous units. Then the third one is Uryu, no status immunity, but Frenzy plus 2, amazing kit, amazing damage, completely destruction. After Uryu we have Toshiro, very similar, with also the Gouge, with SP up instead of Frenzy plus 2, but the same kit, really amazing unit, beyond broken Toshirin. Then after Toshiro I put it Ulquiorra and Ichigo, similar units, but Ulquiorra have more damage on the soul bomb, but Ichigo have the homing vortex to destroy so much better, but are similar units, both really OP. Ulquiorra have the beam, And after that 2 units, Aizen-sama, that is super OP man, Frenzy plus 2, perfect kit, homing vortex, Jesus Christ, Aizen, the administrator of the game, transcending all. After Aizen, Retsu, Yoruichi, and Ichigo. Retsu Frenzy plus 2, a lot of damage, as we was able to check on the top 10. Yoruichi is similar as Retsu and also very fast, it's just that no have the beam, but Yoruichi is so lovely and amazing kit. And finally, Ichigo works with bombardment, all share status immunity, etc. It's here top 11, it's not top 10, because the Ichigo is the number 11, I put it 11 units, but I still wish to add more units. I mean, it's really hard to choose the 10 best units in game. As the PVE, I wish to add that other units that was very close to be on the top 10 or top 11 was the Kenpachi SAFWY, Bruno, Roca, was some units that was very close to be there. Also the new Tensasangets have an amazing damage, but this was, in my opinion, the top 10-11 best characters for PVE manual playing in game. Now let's move on to the next one and check the auto. Remember that to play auto mode, the most interesting stuff, in my opinion, it's ranged characters because keep safer, and also nat characters because have poise and just keep destroying the enemies always. Max attack ranged unit with barrier is the best nat in game. And which is the best ranged nat character in game? Aizen-sama Yokoso. The chair-sama destroys so much, man. Maximum nat attack up, multi-barrier boost, Jesus Christ, Aizen. Then after Aizen, similar but without attack up, with multi-barrier and boost and drain, so much interesting because also heals himself with the hits. It's Jushiro, the Beyond Bankai, spirits are forever with you, Jushiro, amazing ranged nat unit. Then after Jushiro we have the premium power Ulquiorra with also multi-barrier, debuff, ranged unit, amazing damage, super OP Ulquiorra, interesting for arena, for guild quest, for PvP, that unit is super crazy. After Ulquiorra, Masaki Chuan, that have barrier, not multi-barrier, boost, very good affiliation and amazing damage. After Masaki we have two super OP ranged units, the first one Ulquiorra with drain with attack up, it's one of the maximum nat damage in game and also got drain, it's fucking super OP but no barrier. And then after Ulquiorra we have Rukia with element reversal, super boost, ranged unit, very good character. Then after that nat units that are the best nat units to auto PvE in my opinion in game, we have some SP characters which are the best SP characters to auto play PvE content in game. Then, in my opinion, the new Ichigo, fucking amazing, drain, SP up, insane damage, with also the disabler to increase the status element chance and heal more with the drain. It's fucking insane, that Ichigo. Then, Aizen-sama, Aizen is fucking glorious, the kit, the drain, the homing vortex. After Aizen, I put it 3 units with complete share status immunity, because it's super useful skill for auto mode, for real, that it's Ichigo 7th anniversary, homing vortex, fucking super OP soul bomb. Then, Kisuke spirits are forever with you, with also homing vortex and ranged unit, with complete share status immunity. And the third one that it's melee, but it's Yama with the homing vortex and the beam. It's an amazing kit, but it's a melee unit. Remember that gonna go and try to hit the enemies on auto after use the strongs. But using the strongs it's more or less as Kisuke, Ichigo, or maybe better for the kit. But yeah, in my opinion, those are the best auto units in game to play player versus environment PvE. Also about the auto units, I wish to add so much and was very hard to choose if yes, if no, the Kaname SAFWY, because drain is an amazing status to auto because heal yourself, and Kaname SAFWY have the homing vortex, no have the first best strong, the first strong is a piece of shit, but have frenzy plus 2 and drain, and then help you so much to recovery with the drain, and it's a good unit, ranged unit. I really wish to add it, but I feel better, the complete share status immunity should be top 12 Kaname SAFWY. Now move on to the next group, that it's PvP, Brave Battles, player versus player. So, Totakaoka, the almighty Yuha Baha is the best in my opinion, after you watch Sajin and Ishin, the top 3 best units for PvP. Also, if you wish more information for PvP, more detailed and so much more explained tier list or guide, I'm gonna put on description, as I told you before, the full tier list and also the full guide to discover the best builds, the best skills for PvP, examples, strategies, etc. Then after the top 3 monsters from PvP, that it's Iwatch, Sajin and also Ishin, in my opinion, arrives Kuruya Ishiki and Genpachi, both super OP men, with the flurry plus 2 maximum damage, for real they are monsters. And after the 2 units, Chat, that is so special with the 100% extra damage, with booster also, because remember that boost and booster is so much important on PvP. Then Chat can be the key and is very interesting unit. After Chat, Tsukishima, Jugram and Yamaji, the 3 units with invincibility, outside of the new Ishin, that also got invincibility, but got invincibility and break invincibility, and a lot of more stuff. For that reason, it's on the top 3. Genryusai beyond Bankai, the SAFWY one, got invincibility and break invincibility, but it's a captain and it's easy to destroy for a lot of units that break invincibility nowadays. And the other 2 units with invincibility, Jugram and Tsukishima, super interesting. Tsukishima with boost, Jugram with counter, are really good units, super amazing for PvP. Then Asking and Ulquiorra are the next 2 units, the last units on the top 10-11, because debuff. Have debuff function and then decrease the attack, the defense and all the stuff for your enemies, and are super interesting. And at least in my opinion, those are the top 10-11 best characters for PvP. Remember, if you wish more information, to check the full tier list, a lot of more explanation there, but here as a summary, in my opinion, those are the best units for brave battles. Keep on mind that here on PvP tier list is not the SP characters. On PvP we have different strategies as the SP, and just start and destroy the enemies. If no have invincibility, some enemies moving your characters, for example Aizen killing the captains, or Ichigo killing the technic units, or 1000 Year Blood Warfare New Ichigo killing the no affiliation units. I mean, SP characters can be really interesting in some cases, but I don't put it here SP characters because for top 10 it's very complicated. I just put it the not ones. It should be SP, 1000 Year Blood Warfare Ichigo, Aizen, the new Renew Ichigo, very strong to kill the Saijin because it's technic. But this is just a top 10 and I prefer to add it the not units because in general terms is the base of the PvP. If you just play SP units, I doubt that you're gonna win, for example, versus invincibility. For that reason, I skip the SP units for the top 10 of PvP, but remember to check the full tier list and the full guide if you wish to learn more about the best builds for NAT, for defense, for attack, for SP, etc. Then move on to Guild Quest. On Guild Quest, no doubt the best one is Genryusai Yamamoto, but remember that here on Guild Quest, we have just the top 10 Guild Quest characters, and this means the main unit, the leader unit that you use for your team is not support here on the tier list. If you wish to check Guild Quest supports, Guild Quest main units, and with the all killers and all different rotations and weeks, remember that the deep, big hard Guild Quest tier list gonna be on the description to share all weeks and all killers. But here as top 10-11 best units, which are the best main characters for Guild Quest, in my opinion, Yamamoto, no doubt, and Ulquiorra, top 2 best soul bombs in game. Then after that, it's Ichigo and Noel, top 3 and 4 best soul bombs in game because weaken and SP up. Ulquiorra and Yama have weaken and SP up with more damage and extra damage, that's fucking insane. With bombardment, all 4 units have bombardment. And after that, we have the new Ichigo, Yoruichi and Roka. The 3 units have SP up and weaken, but no bombardment. Then are weaker soul bombs than the previous one, but it's still super strong soul bombs. I mean, Roka and Yoruichi can nuke and can destroy the hard Guild Quest very nice with weaken and SP up. I consider that it's better than weaken with bombardment, because later we have Ichigo, Works and Bruno with weaken and bombardment, amazing soul bombs too, amazing damage, for real, super interesting, with multiple killers, a lot of that units, then can help you in different rotations and weeks, are super interesting, but not forgot the SP up with bombardment and no weaken, that is the Toshiro, the SAFWY beyond Bankai Toshiro also got full stamina inside, and this makes more interesting soul bomb. I consider Toshiro few slight better than Ichigo and Bruno, but very close, can be switchable. I mean, Toshiro can be top 8 or top 10 easily because it's very close, the Ichigo damage and the Toshiro damage. You can see on a comparison of the soul bomb comparison that I did it also previously. And then at the end, that should be top 11, we have Asashiro Soya, that it's very strong, have SP up with bombardment, but no weaken and no full stamina, and then it's few annoying, other units are better, as we can see, but it's still so useful soul bomb for Guild Quest. And also here for Guild Quest, I really wish to add it more units. For example, Aizen is not here and have weaken on the soul bomb with extra damage. I nuked with Aizen on past, but we have better units to nuke. Also Aizen is one of the best supports for Guild Quest, but here as a main unit is not one of the best on max damage on the soul bomb, at least in my opinion. Also the Cacao Society Tsukishima with weaken and bombardment is fucking amazing, but outside of the soul bomb it's really bad. And similar, we have the 1000 Year Blood Warfare Byakuya with a lot of damage on the soul bomb. It's able to nuke so much, but I really need to choose 10-11 units, and I think that those are the best ones, at least in my opinion. Now move on to the next one, that it's Arena. For Arena, here we have the top 10, and similar as the previous game parts as PvP and Guild Quest, you can see and check a full Arena tier list to see the best units for Arena, not just the top 10, top 20, 50, and the whole explanation about the best skills for Arena, etc. Then keep in mind, if you wish more information about Arena, more tips and more help, on the description gonna be the full Arena tier list. Here on the top 10, basically, we have the Ulquiorra best 1 with Last Ditch. Last Ditch skill is so valuable, man, high value on the arena because save yourself and revive yourself is super OP, also Ulquiorra debuff, multi-barrier, it's a pain of ass, man. Then keep in mind that arena it's a balance between defense and attack. Ulquiorra have a lot of defense, it's a pain of ass for enemies and still have good attack, destroy you in 2 nuts. And also Ichigo, it's max attack, the 1000 Year Blood Warfare Ichigo is the maximum attack but no defense, die as nothing. As a balance, we have Bruno and Tsukishima, very good SP units with Last Ditch, have defense and also have an amazing attack, Frenzy +2. And then Neliel as Nat unit, have Last Ditch and have a very good Nat unit, no debuff as Ulquiorra or Barrier, but is fucking amazing with Last Ditch. Kagerosa, very similar with Last Ditch. And after the defense units, we have the maximum spiritual pressure attack characters, that it's Uryu and Ulquiorra, both are super OP for arena, Jesus Christ, destroying Uryu, it's super fast, same as Ulquiorra. Other units that have a lot of damage for arena as the new Ichigo, also the Toshiro beyond Bankai, have amazing damage but are not fast as the characters and also no have defense. I consider Uryu and Ulquiorra better in arena than the SAFWY Toshiro because have 0 defense and die as nothing, as example. Also later we have other units with Last Ditch, Ichigo works and very good kit and very good damage, and Love with Last Ditch and very good damage to an arena, and at the end Yami, the Rock of Yami, double Last Ditch, maximum pain of the ass, maximum defense but no attack, but max defense for Yami, super pain of the ass in the other team. And then this is a summary for arena. Remember, if you wish more information, the full tier list on description to check more tips and more help. And finally at the end we have the speedrun. Remember, for speedrun ranking the best characters are Yoruichi and Soifon because have extra flash step. She got 4 flash step instead of the normal 1 flash step, it's fucking crazy. For that reason Yoruichi and Soifon are the fastest units in game, but I also added on the second line the other units outside of Yoruichi or Soifon which are the fastest. Let's check it. On the Yoruichi and Soifon terms, the best one is the SAFWY Yoruichi, no duped, maximum damage and super fast SP up, also the second strong, the launch, man, it's Jesus Christ, perfect for a speedrun. Then after that, the new Soifon, very fast too, and the OG Soifon, the 2 fastest Soifons in game, the speed 1 and the technique 1, resurrected, fucking amazing, the goddess. After that we have Yorufon, very fast unit also with War Break, sadly no Havoc, but double killer. Then later the Machine Society Yoruichi with Havoc and very fast unit, War Break also, super interesting unit, and the new Christmas Yoruichi that no have Havoc but have War Break and it's super interesting kit also for a speedrun. After that Christmas Yoruichi, the 1000 Year Blood Warfare 1 with transformation and a good kit because have movement and strong attacks, love that Yoruichi. And after that Yoruichi we have the Swim Suite, the Hair Pass 1, the Christmas Mine 1 and at the end Soifon because no have a very good kit. At least in my opinion those are the top 10-11 fastest Yoruichi and Soifon units in game, then the fastest units in game because have more flash steps as base, but which are the other units with less flash steps but better kits, because the kit in a short map can help you so much, the maximum damage can help you so much to destroy the enemies faster than some OG Yoruichi and Soifon. But remember that in long maps Yoruichi and Soifon gonna be better because have more flash steps, literally move faster. Then which are the other units with less flash steps than Yoruichi and Soifon to be the fastest unit, the fastest of the western? In my opinion the best is Uryu, it's Jesus Christ, man, the kit is fucking glorious, it's the best kit to speedrun with the beam, the second movement strong, the launch as the Yoruichi SAFWY, and then the third strong, but Uryu also have Frenzy +2, have super fast strongs. I mean Uryu is literally Jesus Christ, man, destroys so much the speedrun, I love that Uryu so much for a speedrun, man. Then after Uryu we have Toshiro, very similar, the same kit, but the strongs are not fast as Uryu. I mean the animations are few slower than Uryu, but the difference is very small. Toshiro is still super broken for a speedrun with the same kit that Uryu and the SP up. Then after Toshiro we have the God Yamamoto with the perfect kit, the homing vortex, the beam, it's glorious Yamamoto, man, a lot of damage, just weaken and destroy every map, not care about anything, captain, power, Yamamoto got it. After Yamamoto we have the new Ichigo and the 1000 Year Blood Warfare Ichigo together because they are similar, they have a lot of damage but they don't have the best kit, have a super useful one strong, as in the case of the 1000 Year Blood Warfare Ichigo is the first beam and the third, and in the case of the Renew Ichigo it's the second and the third, with insane damage, with soul bomb, but have one strong that is not the best, and then this is feel lacking on a speedrun compared with Uryu and Tosh or Yama that have best fucking glorious, or Aizen, because remember that Aizen is goated too. Then after the Ichigos we have the new Yamamoto, the Mind Yamamoto. It's super fast with long stride and sprinter, glorious kit, a lot of damage. The Yamamoto, it's super good, man. I am excited as fuck to try it, to got it and try it for a speedrun. Then Ulquiorra, super fast unit too, with not homing vortex but the beam, glorious beam. It's very close to have the perfect kit, just missed the homing vortex with SP up, a lot of damage, super fast, long stride, sprinter, glorious Ulquiorra. After that we have the Ichigo Works, that it's also very fast with double killer, affiliation hollow. It's a super interesting unit, very good kit. It's just the first strong that is not the best for a speedrun, but it's still super useful and very broken unit. And after we have Aizen. Aizen just have 2 flash steps, no have 3 flash steps, no long stride as the previous units, but the kit is perfect. And with the perfect kit, you put extra sprinter and long stride and destroy so much more than a lot of other units. Aizen is here, but maybe should be higher. For real, Aizen is glorious. The homing vortex is destroying so much with frenzy +2, and the beam, Aizen glorious. Then at the end we have Bruno and Roca, at least in my opinion. They are very good, very fast, a lot of damage and destroy so much. It's just that Roca now have the best kit, because the skills and all it's glorious, but the kit it's kind of a joke. And Bruno kit it's amazing, and the damage on Bruno it's super good, it's super fast unit. Then in my opinion, those are the top 10 characters in game, in all parts, in all modes, at least in my opinion. If you are missing some unit, remember to leave in a comment what is your opinion of every part. Maybe you are missing some character in PvP, in guild quest, in a speedrun. But finally, the victory is ours, ladies and gentlemen. We finished the top 10 characters for Bleach Brave Souls for all game modes. Yes, 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 man. Also the general one, the general explanation. Hope that you enjoy it so much, the tips and that help, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Bleach Brave Souls experience with the madness of Tuki. Yes! By the way, I really love this game, man. Play it so much, more than 5 years. It's fucking insane. The amount of characters that we have, how OP they are, the different designs is so unique. For real, I love Bleach Brave Souls so much, man, and I hope that this game gonna keep alive so much. They're gonna do very good stuff with the anime return, because they have amazing chance, have the best chance scale up. I hope that you're gonna listen the community, I hope that you're gonna improve. But yeah, let's hope on Caleb. I just wish to add here that I love this game so much. It's very interesting when I do that kind of tier list to see the all units, the all amount of characters that we have in game. It's fucking insane, man, to cover tons of different versions, artworks, new versions, manga versions, anime versions, movie versions, novel versions. I mean, this game is fucking amazing. For sure have some bad points, and maybe the management is not the best in some points, but they are still doing good job, at least in my opinion. A lot of characters and so enjoyable. I hope that you can keep enjoying the game and keep supporting the game. Good luck with the books and with the Caleb issues. It's really annoying when happen, but outside of that we can enjoy an amazing game and share the Bleach community with the Bleach passion. I love that shit so much and hope that you too. Remember to smash the like, subscribe the channel, hope that you enjoyed the tier list, and see you in another tier list. Also more information and more tiers on description. Take care, have a good day, and peace, and let's scream Bankai all together to finish the show, because if you love that series, probably you enjoy so much to scream Bankai, because it's really funny, is to share the passion. Come on, you are still Bleach, I am still Burichi, and together we are still Burichi. Let's scream Bankai all together and wait the season 2 of July with the max hype. Come on, are you ready to finish the show? Say no, Bankai! Bye bye!